Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to be doing a bit of a user review or guide to the Becker-technik centre stand and adapter, which I bought from a BMW R Nine T. Essentially the area that I have in front of my shed isn't the biggest space to manoeuvre the bike around and to manually handle it. So by buying the aftermarket stand with the adapter, it allows you to use it as a dolly. My previous bike was a Suzuki Gixxer 1000, and for that I had a floating paddock stand which allowed the bike to be up on the stand with the extra wheel and you could manoeuvre the bike 360 degrees. So I needed an alternative for the BMW, which is a single swing arm, and this is the stand that I went for. There wasn't much information online available about it, or social media, YouTube, anything like that, so hopefully this video will help other people with regards to that extra bit of information. As you can see, the stand comes on its own as a centre stand, or it comes with the adapter to allow you to use it as a dolly if you wish. All in, I think it was roughly £173 that I paid for the stand. On first impressions, the company were really good with their customer service. The product itself is really well put together, it's very well made. But I'll switch now to a couple of bits of the video for using it practically, and you can see it with the bike and how I found it. The stand mounts to the bike just as you'll see beside the exhaust here. There's one pre-drilled hole on either side that the stand fits into. So you can see from under the bike where the stand attaches into. Attach it into one side first, then do the other side and connect it up before tightening up the wing nut underneath. Once you have your stand seated on both sides, you're then going to use your torque handle, and you're going to insert the torque handle into this area here, which is where your leverage point is going to be. One thing I did find with inserting the torque handle is it's a little easier to stand the bike upright while you're doing it, just so that there's no fouling on the bracket here that supports the wheel. If you do stand it upright, it just allows a little bit more room for the torque handle to be inserted into that bit. As you're about to lift the bike onto the stand, one thing that lets it down is you do need to move your rider foot peg out the way, because it will obviously foul on that, it will make contact if you don't do it. The only downside that I've found to this stand the moving of the foot peg that you need to do, and also it's just can be a little bit tricky trying to centre the bike on the adapter itself whilst trying to insert the torque handle. It's just a little inconvenient. It could possibly be improved with some minor kind of changes to the structure of it. So when the bike's up on the stand, you'll see there's a couple of safety pins here that you put through the bottom on either side, just to secure it in place while you're moving it. Manoeuvring the bike around as well, once it's up on the adapter, it's quite a smooth action. I've obviously got monoblock on the ground here, which isn't the smoothest of surfaces, but just with one hand on the frame, it is quite straightforward to move the bike around. When you come to take it off the centre stand, just to be ready to catch it, you can see how high up the front wheel sits off the ground there.